Many salutations. I am Tatsumari. As many of you know, or don't know, I have been doing an audiobook version of a Maplestory fanfiction by the author Neospector called Arcane. What is it about? Well, it's a retelling of the story for high-level content in the game Maplestory called the Arcane River. Find out everything by reading the story or listening to the chapters. Links to both are in the description below, or click the I right up there to get started. Now in this story, there are a number of characters, some of which I thought that I would be able to voice on my own at first, which would cut down a lot on production time. But I soon found that I didn't like the way I sounded on some of the voices, especially the women, and brought on some other voices. After all, I can only do so many before it all starts blending together, and Maplestory tends to have a lot of characters in play all at once. So far, this group of voice actors and actresses has powered through 8 whole chapters of this story, and I thought it would be the least I could do to highlight them all and celebrate their amazing talents. So, in no particular order, here are the voices of Arcane. One more thing before we get going. All links to contact these fine voices will also be in the description. Now, first on the list, we have the one, the only, Sakura10594, the voice of Sugar, the goddess of Maple World, and Ayame.
Hi, I'm Sakura10594. I got into voice acting about 9 years ago, even though recently I've been in and out for a few years due to life. I got into voice acting because I've always been a theater person, and on top of that, I've always seen a few bonus features of voice actors, and I'm like, I want to try and do this, even for fun. When we finally got internet, I decided to go ahead and do that through YouTube back when it was actually kind of good. Along with Maplestory and Arcane, I'm also working on a few other projects, such as a Mermaid Melody fandub, where I voice Aqua Regina and Nikora, Danganronpa Tides of Despair fan series, where I voice Monosune, and Danganronpa Fear Fright Frenzy fan series, where I voice Suzume Nakajima. I am also one of 2 mixers for our upcoming Tokyo Mimi Au Lait comic dub, and in the near future I want to get a small Danganronpa project out myself. If you need someone to talk to about magical children, death games, or musicals in theater, I'm your girl.
Sweet. If it ever comes up, I'll be on the lookout for those projects. Next, we have Luna Diggory Tennant, the silky smooth main voice for Liuva.
Hello there! My name is Luna Diggory Tennant and I voice Liuva in this dub. I am an Italian voice actress and I've been dubbing stuff in an amateur way since I was like 10. I started out using my camera and with no microphone and nothing. I am currently working more on the director perspective of voice acting projects. I'm currently directing a few projects that are ongoing or that are going to come out in a few months, hopefully. And right now, one of the projects that I'm working on is Much Ado About Nothing, the modern translation of the Shakespeare play based on a book by Sparknotes. I hope you really enjoy this project, and I really want to thank Tatsumari for giving me the opportunity to voice this great character. I really like voicing this sassy queen. Thank you again for watching this video, and I hope you have a beautiful day and that you can stay safe in this strange time. Bye bye!
Nice. When I first met Luna, I wasn't sure what her accent was, but I knew that I liked it. It gives Liuva a bit of a spice that just fits perfectly. Next on the list we have Amihan Lumaban, the first voice of Iran and the voice of the goddess of Grandis.
Good morrow or evening, wherever you may be. I am Amihan Lumaban. I was the voice of Iran in chapters 2 and 3, but now I am the goddess of Grandis. I got into voice acting because I was intrigued by theater back in high school, though I never built up the nerve to audition for anything. Now, after finding inspiration from various shows, movies, and video games, I decided to dip my toe into this and scratch that performing arts itch I've had for a long while. As of now, I'm not part of any projects beyond this, because I'm preoccupied with the medical frontline, and I'd like to build up a lot more confidence before I venture further out into voice acting. However, I do have a handful of writing projects in the works. A personal memoir reflecting on my time in a toxic friendship, and a Persona fanfiction are the two pieces at the forefront of my mind, though neither have physical form for now. Until then, you can follow me on my social media, which is AnimeLoopUp just about anywhere. Anyways, thank you for your time, and don't forget to love each other, alright? Bye!
Ooh, so devious. Small side note, Amihan is actually a friend of mine in real life. Now, brace yourself. It's that mind-reading love arrow shooter. It's Psychiccupid! The voice of Tyr, Claudine, and Lilin. Take it away, girl.
Hi there, my name is Psychiccupid, and I've been voice acting since about 2011. I do a lot of little YouTube abridged stuff, and that's kind of what my focus is. I became a voice actor because I was watching Sailor Moon Abridged and Disorganization 13 as someone who was way too young to be watching Sailor Moon Abridged and Disorganization 13, and that's what I wanted to do. And when Disorganization 13 had a competition to voice Larxene, I went in that competition, did not get the role, and made friends with somebody who was creating their own Kingdom Hearts Abridged and decided to voice Larxene for that. And it all just started from there. And now here I am, voicing Tyr. You can find me all over the internet at Psychiccupid, Tumblr, Twitter, Neopets, you name it. Thanks for getting to know me.
I'll be on the lookout for her in the future. Now, here is a girl that can really lay the sultry on nicely. Rainbow Girl 17. The voice of the goddess of Tynerum, Olive, and the second voice of Liuva.
Hey there, I'm Rainbow Girl 17, a newbie voice actor. I voiced Rein in Maplestory the novel, and 2 supporting characters in Arcane. I got into voice acting through a friend of mine. We both started in this Halo-related project, but I later left because the creator didn't really handle things professionally. I met Tatsu through Casting Call Club for a project I'm currently overseeing, and the rest is history. As for the project I'm currently overseeing, it's a comic dub for Tokyo Mew Mew LA. It's still in development at this moment, but we're still looking to release the first episode sometime this year. We'll be publishing it under the channel Project LA, and we have a Twitter under the same name. Links will be in the description if you're interested. And lastly, if you would like to reach me for any sort of voice work, paid or free, you can reach me at StrawberryMe on Twitter through DMs. I will say right now that I won't accept roles for anything graphic, sexual, or poorly made. But otherwise, I hope to be working with you soon. Stay safe and dream on, my lovelies. Have a good day.
Nicely done, Rainbow. You're going places. Next up on the list, we have the guy who brings you the calm and collected voice of Xenon, Escalade, and Rondo, Xiriun.
Hi, I'm Xiriun, and I play a few characters in the Maplestory the novel series. Our writer and editor, Tatsumari, got me into voice acting for this project, although I'm definitely the type of person that just makes up random voices and talks to myself all day long already. I've got quite the imagination, and a project like this is perfect for the way I like to blabber out strange things about myself and just to make myself laugh. I don't have any personal projects to promote. I see myself like the wind and lend my skills to whatever needs done by the people I know. I've got unique talents and unique skills, and just when something comes along where I can use those things, I just like to use them and have fun. I've had a blast so far doing various voices throughout the series, including the Monera Priest from episode 1, the Ancient Mage, Vuzran, and more recently Taigen, I think from chapter 8. I never have a plan for a voice of a character. I just start recording and just do the first thing that comes to my head. And eventually I get to a point where I find the soul of a character and can create a good 2 to 3 recordings of that soul, where at the end I'm laughing, I feel like I'm entertained, and I think that's a good judge for if other people would be entertained as well. Looking forward to more.
And we'll be looking forward to more of you, Xiriun. This next voice I've actually done some stuff not only with, but also for. He calls himself Commander Neyo or Major Winters, and he performs the voice of Hayato and Tess.
Hello! My name is Commander Neyo. You can find me under that on the Castle Claw Club website. Really most places, YouTube especially. You can find me under that. I play Hayato and Tessa in Arcane, and I play Russell in the Maplestory. Go give that a shot, both Tatsu Productions. I got into voice acting because in 2017, roughly 2017, I started doing background voices for Chronicler 177's Machinima. Specifically, I did background combat chatter for Omega Halo. Go check it out. Really love it. Since then, I've done a couple other roles, mostly through Machinima. I play Zulu 49er in Spartan in Brotherhood War, the most recent Chronicler 177 production, which Tatsu is also in. But besides that, I've done a bunch of other stuff. I've done Gacha series, I've done Star Wars series. There are a couple other projects that I can't actually talk about because I'm actually signing some stuff. But I am all over the place. I do Machinima, I do stuff like that. If I had to shout out two things, it would be Chronicler 177. I love him to death. Please go give his channel a subscription. Go watch all this stuff. The Machinima scene deserves better. I also would recommend Tales from the Battlefront by Prodigy King Studios. It's a really fun little Machinima shot in the modern Battlefront 2, which is very hard to do. It features some really cool voices. That's all I can think of, and I'm pretty sure I'm running out of time as it is. So, it was a pleasure to meet y'all, and I hope you stick around for the rest of Arcane and Maplestory. Bye!
Well then, that's a lot to unpack in that one. Links to everything mentioned by Neyo will be in the description if I can find them all. Now here's the newest voice that's part of Arcane. Please welcome ZMaster47, voice of Kaiser.
Hello, my name is ZMaster47. I got into voice acting about 5 months ago, give or take, when I saw an advertisement for a project on a Discord server. And ever since then, I've been, auditioning for different characters, been in several different projects, and a few videos have actually come out where I voiced characters in them. That's pretty neat. If there was one project I would promote, probably be Filed Equestria Nautilus. The prologue and first episode are already out on YouTube, so if you want to go look that up, that'd be great. So anyways, thank you for listening to my little blurb here, and have a great day.
Well, I'll be sure to check out FOE when I get a chance, Z. And last, but certainly not least, we have Senshi, the one who lends her voice to the heroes of old, Aran and Shade.
Hi there, my name is Senshi. You can find me at that handle on Twitter as well as Casting Call Club. I've been voice acting since March 2020 and I've been really enjoying it. If I could promote one project, actually two, I have 2 audiobooks that are for sale on Audible called A Death in Harlem and Aviera. I am the narrator for both of those works and I had a really great time doing them. I have quite a few projects that are still in the works, so I can't say too much, but I'm having a really great time and looking forward to getting more experience in this field. So thank you for listening to this blurb, and enjoy the story.
After these guys, the only one left is me, Tatsumari. I've been all over the place when it comes to voice acting. I got started voice acting about 2-ish years ago, mostly because I've been told many times that I could do impressions really well. So, I thought I'd give it a whirl and see what I could do. Once I got the hang of it, I got my video editing software and started making my own videos. And the rest is history, as they say. Thanks for stopping by and meeting all the voices of Arcane so far. I will have another Meet the Voices for Maplestory the novel after Chapter 4, so that you can meet everyone doing voices in both projects. For now, though, stick around and check out the explanation video for Arcane. There should be an icon about it above my head. I made it for those of you that may be less familiar with Maplestory as a whole, so that some of the stuff mentioned will make more sense. Don't forget to subscribe and become a coin in the vault so that you won't miss a single minute of both Arcane and Maplestory the novel. Just a small reminder, Arcane returns September 6th, so be on the lookout. So until next time, my friends.
When your fires all die out, all you know just turns to ash, and your life goes slipping, spinning into doubt. Sunshine trapped inside your heart, cold and lost and in the dark. Looking back on all this, nobody was there. Nothing left to lose. Gotta find the you that's hidden deep